Welcome to another episode of Hip Hop Hoops Podcast. I am your host, Anthony Igadero.
And I'm your co-host, Chris Blackwood. What up, what up, what up, what up? Let's go.
Listen, guys, we want to thank everybody who's supporting us, man. So keep subscribing to the YouTube channel, Apple Podcasts, man. Follow us on Instagram, man. We're doing it for you guys. Shout out to the Distant Cousins Tidal League. What's up, guys?
Distant Cousins, baby. Cross finger emojis on Instagram. You know what I mean? You know what it is.
Yes. Listen, guys. So, big news. This was like an earthquake that just landed in Toronto, man.
Not necessarily. And I'm kind of pissed at those individuals that leaked this, but continue.
Fred VanVleet. Mr. VanVleet, he declined. He declined $114 million.
Right.
What is going on here? Like, what is happening? Why did Freddie VanVleet, like, so apparently...
When did he decline the Iggs? The beginning of the season, before the season even started.
Okay.
Betting on himself.
Right.
They're gonna revisit this, in July. You know what I mean?
So he was looking for a deal more in the Tyler Hero deal that would have paid him 120 million.
Right.
Is Tyler Hero's deal for 125 years, or is it 120 for 4 years?
Oh man.
Okay, whatever it is, he was looking for more of the Tyler Hero $120 million deal. Fred VanVleet, I know we're into the whole betting on yourself. Sir, I don't know about this, man. In 2020, he signed a deal, 4 years, $85 million in November.
Right.
And he bet on himself at that time. At one point, he was the highest paying. This was the biggest contract for a non-drafting player. So a player who wasn't drafted, this was like the highest contract before Mr. Duncan Robinson broke that Miami Heat doing the 90 million. So what are your thoughts, man? I have a few things that I want to say. But what are your thoughts with this whole thing? Is it a good move for Freddy? Is it a bad move for Freddy?
Well, it would have been a great move for Freddy if, Raptors coaching staff didn't decide to switch up what they were doing, their game plan. Switch up their game plan, at the beginning of the season, taking the ball out of VanVleet's hand, giving more ball handling responsibilities to Pascal and Scotty Barnes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we got 48 wins last year.
Right.
Fred was handling point guard responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Scotty Barnes he made Rookie of the Year when Fred VanVleet was handling point guard responsibilities. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, Freddie was an all-star when he was handling point guard responsibilities. So my thing is like, bro, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? This year we came in with this whole positionless basketball. I'm not calling it nonsense because I see what we're doing, and it could work, but you can never diss the center position. And I felt like we overlooked it a bit.
Right.
Hence, that's why we picked up a center in the draft. But you cannot blame Fred for that. You know what I mean? I hear all these bootleg, and I'm going to continue to call you guys some bootleg Raptor fans saying, oh, Freddie's a shoot first point guard, blase, blase. Newsflash, everybody. You have to score at the point guard position. That's what it has evolved to. You understand? And Scotty Barnes is not a point guard yet. He was never a point guard. He's a 6'8", 6'9", playmaking forward. And he's still finding himself. Why are we rushing? Pascal, love him to death. He's our guy, cornerstone right now. But he just started playing ball the other day, bro. And right now he still has to evolve his game some more in regards to posting up more. You know what I mean? Everything for him is dribble, 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 off the dribble, spin, gotcha. Can't stop him right now, so be it. I get it. But Freddie is a point guard. He's been a point guard his whole life. You know what I mean? A point guard that could score.
Right.
Last I checked, when we were in the finals, he had some votes for being finals MVP. You know what I mean?
Who voted that?
I'm just saying it's a fact. It's there.
Which guy?
It's a fact.
Which
It's a
nut
fact.
voted that?
It's a fact. It's there. He gave Steph Curry a hard time. It's just
Listen,
a fact.
man, we can't keep talking about 2019, bro.
But
We
he was
just
an
entered
all-star
2020.
last season.
We
Iggy.
just
What are you
entered
talking?
2023.
He was an all-star
though.
last season.
I
Iggy.
get it, but we
All
can't
right,
talk.
all
We
right.
can't keep talking about 2019 to make
He
a
was
case for
he's a
Freddie
champion.
VanVleet.
He's a current
fine.
champion on the roster. What are you talking about?
That is totally fine.
So
But
so
I have,
so
I
Mandem,
have a
stop
problem.
dissing.
No,
Of
it's not
course you
about
guys-
dissing. It's
You guys
about
no. If you have a problem, you are
about-
dissing.
no. That's not dissing, bro. We're talking about. They say he's 6'1". I don't believe
So
that.
be it. All right.
You're a small guard
They say
and
Kevin
you
Durant
want-
is 6. Kevin Durant said he's 6'9" or 6'10". The boy's 7 foot.
No,
Anyway,
he's not. He's not.
I'm just
7
saying.
foot.
All right, here we
But-
go.
But
All
that's
right.
the opposite. You're just giving the opposites. You should have
No,
made an
I'm
example of the same
I'm just
thing.
saying. No, I'm just saying. They said
I'm saying.
Allen Iverson was 6 feet.
So do you think Fred VanVleet deserves 120 million? That's what you think? A 29
No,
about to be
not
29-year-old?
anymore. Not
So
anymore.
that's
Not
okay.
anymore.
That's what we're
Obviously.
talking about. That's what we're
No,
talking
but
about.
I'm
For
just
you
trying
to-
I'm trying to
I think
give you
that-
context. You're going straight into the result. I'm giving you
Yeah.
context. I'm giving you context
I don't
before
care.
the result.
Listen, we're
Now
in
we
a
don't
business
care. Here
about
we
we're in
go.
a we're
Here
in a
we go.
business
Here we
about
go.
what have you done for me
but
lately.
it's just like the league.
What have
and
you
all
done
these,
for me
all
lately?
these. It's just like the league with everybody scoring all these crazy points, bro. The NBA is telling refs that defense can only do so much. And you heard it from Fred VanVleet. You heard it from Draymond Green. Their hands are tied. You know what I mean? But yet, look at the explosion of offense. No, bro. The fight is fixed. So therefore, I'm just saying, in regards to Fred VanVleet,
Fred VanVleet does not deserve $120 million.
not right now.
So
not
I
right
think
now.
he's dissing for you to turn that 114 down.
But
I think
I'm just
you're
saying,
dissing.
No.
We gave you your chance and we gave you $85 million. We rolled the dice on you.
No,
granted,
right,
you played
fair
well.
enough.
You
Exactly.
did your thing.
Exactly.
Bro,
but
you're
then going into
you're
the
talking
season,
about you want more money?
No.
To me, that's
but,
you shouldn't take your anger out on other people. You should be taking your anger out on Fred VanVleet. You're
Absolutely
asking
not.
for more money. We're giving you we're giving you 114, and you want more than that?
You guys
no
can
other
say
team
this.
is giving you.
You
No
guys,
other team is giving you
guys
114.
You
bro.
can say this now, but going into
no
this
other
season,
team is giving him 114, bro.
Coming
no other
into
team.
this season, brother. Coming into this season,
Even coming into the season,
if Tyler,
one's giving you
if Tyler
114.
Hero can get 120,
Tyler Hero
Bro,
is 22 years old, 23 years old, and he's
So be it.
6'5".
it's okay.
Fred
It's okay.
VanVleet is 6'1", maybe, and he's about to be 29 in February.
Fair
and
enough.
And he's nothing like the shooter.
Of course he is, bro.
He's nothing like the shooter of Tyler Hero. Nothing, bro. Right now, Fred VanVleet is averaging 18.8 points a game this year. He's giving you 37% field goal, bro.
18.8, 18.6, 6 assists with all this stuff going on right now with him not even handling the point guard
forget about
responsibilities.
handling. Forget about
just
that.
saying,
I'm not going to give him that
you have
excuse.
to. You have
no,
to.
I'm not.
You have
look what
to. If the
look
ball's
what he's
in your
shooting.
hand, if you
he's
have-
shooting 37%, almost 38% from the field goal. That's not even three.
Man, it's hard for him to
And
get
he's
into
shooting
rhythm compared to what he was
32%?
getting. Compared to what he was
A
getting
career
last
low?
year. Comparing to what he was getting to last year in regards
shooting
to
32%
his role,
from three.
His role fully changed last
Bro,
minute, and he
he's-
was not, and he wasn't even prepared for that. He just got the
Bro.
memo, like, "Yo, VanVleet, your role's gonna change."
So that's what we're gonna do because we take. Raptors
providing-
took Fred
providing
VanVleet off
context,
of the
bro.
ball, so
Bottom
now
line.
he's not
Bottom
shooting the
line.
ball well.
Bottom line.
So he needs the
Bottom
ball in
line.
his hands to be able to shoot well. I
Needs-
definitely don't want to give you. I don't even want to give you a 114. I don't
That's
even think you
okay.
deserve 114.
That's
much less
okay.
120.
That's okay, man.
I think that's a
okay.
diss. I think that's a diss from Fred VanVleet to us. We gave you your chance.
I love the
We gave you
Raptors,
4-year, $85 million.
And then what did
$85
he
million.
do? Then what did he do when he got that contract? What did he do when he? I'm asking you that question.
He came. He was an all-star once or what? Once.
So why couldn't he? Exactly. He became
So
an
he was
all-star. He became
How
an
much
all-star
times was he an
right
all-star after this contract?
Right, bro. He just got the contract the other day. And then when he got the contract, he became an all-star.
let me ask you a question.
So now you're gonna change his
Let me ask you a
role.
question.
You're gonna
Let me
change
ask you
his
a
role
question.
and sabotage the man's money. That's what
Let me
happened,
ask
bro.
you, that's not sabotaging his
You
money.
sabotaged
What?
them. The system
Really?
sabotaged the
So
man,
the
bro.
system is making Fred VanVleet play bad, and
Yes.
the system has
Yes.
made Freddie be hurt. He's been hurt a lot this year.
Injuries
his knees are breaking down.
The back, he should have did the surgery. Fair enough. Raptors,
Come on,
I get
man.
it. Y'all know what you guys are doing,
bro. Don't make
making
excuses.
I'm not making
We're
excuses.
all Raptors fans. Don't make excuses,
No.
bro. Freddie VanVleet
Sometimes
don't
Iggs,
deserve
I don't know, man. I don't know, Iggs.
$120 million.
Iggs.
He don't deserve
So who
that.
does? Who?
He
120? Of course he does.
He
Of
does
course
not.
he does.
You just said he doesn't deserve 120.
No. If he was coming off of the same season as last year with nobody sabotaging the man's playing time or touches.
Bro, look what our record right now. We're 16 and 23. We're 12.
Putting the ball in Scotty Barnes' hands the majority
because
of the time.
The cornerstone.
How?
We don't
know this yet.
Why don't we know that?
In his second year, let him grow some. Let him grow some.
What did LeBron James look like?
Let him grow some balls.
What did Kevin Durant look like his second year? What did these other high-profile rookies look like their second year? Why we got to wait for him? What do you mean wait for him?
Time out.
Why are we waiting?
Was OKC or Cleveland a champion when those guys came? When LeBron and KD came to the league?
No.
What are you talking about?
No, they weren't.
Raptors were already champs before Scotty got here. Let Scotty get his bones. Let him develop some balls.
So you're
Let
saying
him develop some nuts.
You're saying let's revolve their team around Fred, a small guard who gets cooked every time we play the Celtics or any team that has big wings. That's what you're telling us we should do.
He doesn't get cooked all the time.
I think it's a diss, bro. You're still living in 2019. I think it's a diss for you to turn down 114.
I'm still living
that's a diss.
I'm still basing it off.
How you gonna say I'm gonna bet on myself 114 million? Ain't no other team paying you 114 in the league. Ain't no other team is paying you 114.
Man,
no other team.
No
other team in the league is gonna pay him 114 million dollars and give him that extension, bro.
Even with all this, going on right now,
he's shooting 32% from the three, and you want more?
18 and 6 on a bad year.
18 and 6
on a bad year.
Bro, 18 and 6. And what is that 18 and 6 gotten us? The 18 and 6 has gotten us 16 wins and 23 losses.
He had to fall back for Scotty and Pascal.
Come on, man.
That's what the system wants, right?
Listen, I ain't giving none of these excuses. I ain't giving none of these guys no excuses, bro. He don't deserve no 120. And I'm not giving him no excuse because the ball's not in his hands now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let him run through him at the point guard, bro.
But what does that have to do with shooting? Your numbers are still you're shooting 37 from the field and you're shooting 32 from 3-point.
Right.
What that got to do with taking the ball out your hands?
Well, okay, but understand.
What does that got to do with that?
Iggs, I'm coming from let me provide some more context. Going into the season, not knowing that he should have did the back surgery. He didn't do no surgery. All right.
Whose fault is that? Bet on yourself. That's his slogan, right? Bet on yourself. You want to keep betting on yourself. You want to bet on $100 million?
You have to.
Come on, man.
You have to.
Listen, ain't excuse, bro.
Anyway, I don't think, hopefully, I can't say I don't think, hopefully the Raptors don't trade him. You know what I mean?
Trade him.
Obviously, he's gonna have to probably get 88 or 90 mil and then work his way back to that 100 mil. We'll discuss this another time. But what the Raptors did for him coming into the season and not giving him the heads up that, we're going to go a different direction, I think that kind of messed with the psyche and that kind of messed with the morale of why we are doing so poorly.
We're giving too much excuses, bro.
It's not an excuse, man.
Let's just say that poor play is poor play. Let's just do that. Let's stop talking about taking ball out the hand. Poor play is poor play. And Freddie has been playing poor. And just admit it, bro. It's just that simple. He's playing poor, and that's what it is. He's playing poor. I'm not giving him no excuses.
18,
you bet on yourself. 18
and 6 is not playing poor, bro. 18 and 6 is not playing poor.
18 and 6 has gotten us 16 and 23. We both predicted that the Raptors would be in the middle of the pack. And right now they're last in the Atlantic.
They're a 5-game winning streak from being back at the 6th spot. What are you talking about?
So do you think we're going to get to a winning streak with Fred VanVleet shooting 32.5%?
Listen, he has to put his money where his mouth is. He went on the podcast, said what he had to say.
He definitely looked like when he got his first bag, he relaxed. He looked like he relaxed.
He got his first bag, he became an all-star. I don't understand what you're saying.
One-time all-star. What have you done for me lately? That's what the NBA is about. What have you done for me lately?
The following year, like I said, the team took away a lot of his privileges. They shortened his usage, essentially. They took the ball out of his hand.
So because he doesn't control every Raptor game I watch, I see the ball in Freddy's hand about 80% of the time. What do you want? What else do you want?
80% of the time, for real?
Absolutely.
For real?
Absolutely. The ball's in Freddy's hand all the time. So what else do you want? We got to stop making excuses for poor play. Right now, Freddy is playing absolutely poor, and he doesn't deserve a 120. He don't even deserve 114.
But
I think that's a diss. I think that's a diss for you to say, I'm going to decline that contract extension.
But
that's a diss.
Just think about his mindset coming into the season.
I don't care what your mindset is.
That negotiation happened at the beginning of the...
Well, so then sign it now. Sign it now. What you waiting for? You still trying to bet on yourself?
They got to revisit.
Go sign it now.
They're going to revisit it in July.
Yeah, and guess what? That betting on yourself, it ain't looking too good right now,
he's
sir.
Not.
Revisiting, now you might not even get the 114.
Maybe
we
not.
Gonna bring it back down to what the original thing was looking about that.
So
80.
be it. So be it. But I bet my bottom dollar. Poor. Bet my bottom dollar when they talk about roles and all that good stuff, and hopefully they come to a medium. They come to an agreement. The next year, you can bet my bottom dollar. It's not going to be like this, bro. Man, he's going to play way better, yo. So give him 95 mil. Give him 95 mil, whatever.
Another 4 years in the league, he going to be 32, 33. He done anyways because his body's starting to break down right now. So he's missing a lot of games. His body's looking real shaky right now. He's shooting very poor from the percentage, from 3 and 2, and you want...
Listen,
he 120. You want a Tyler Hero?
Yo, deal? He had 20. He had 28 against the Knicks, man. Last game, 28 and 12.
And we lost. We lost.
Whose fault is
that?
And
we lost.
Randolph hit 15 points in the first quarter. Who's guarding him?
We lost.
Who's guarding him?
So this 18 and 6.
Who's guarding him?
It ain't adding up to no wins.
Cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. If you have Randolph, what's his name? What's his name from the Knicks? The lefty, Randolph, scoring 15 points in the first quarter. Whose defensive responsibility is that? VanVleet's?
So what about Brunson? Did he?
What do you mean Brunson?
When he was bodying Brunson, when Brunson was bodying him and killing him. Let's check how much Brunson had.
But Freddy had
that game.
Freddie had 28 on him. What are you talking about?
So what did Brunson have?
I don't know.
What did Brunson have?
Brunson played very well. That was a payback game. He played like shit. He played like shit the first time they played each other at MSG.
All I'm saying is let's not talk about Julius Randolph. Let's talk about Brunson, his cover, and what Brunson did.
Yo, listen, man.
He wants a deal like Brunson. Brunson's half your age, sir. Like you're not getting that kind of deal.
No, I get it.
The Knicks are desperate. The Knicks don't know how to manage a team and build a team. They don't know what direction they want to go to.
Facts.
They just throwing money all over. So we don't need to be like the Knicks and just throw away money. Freddie don't deserve that 120. He don't even deserve 114.
Put some respect on Freddie's game and his name.
There's all respect.
That's all I'm saying.
It's all about respect. There ain't no. But we're not going. The problem with you is you living in 2019.
No, don't
say 2019. We're not living in 2019 no more.
That's when we won the chip, though.
We don't care about what happened. Do you want to win another chip or do you want to still talk about 2019?
That's what we're leaning towards.
Okay, so then if we want to win another championship, then we can't rely on this poor play from Freddie.
All of a sudden, everybody wants Scottie Barnes to be the point guard. Why?
No, we want him to be a point forward. We want him to develop to a star. We want him to be a star.
That's exactly what we want.
We ain't worried about Scott. We ain't worried about Freddie no more. Freddie had his time.
I'm talking about the jargon.
Scotty's time. If the Raptors want to take the next step, it has to be Freddie to take the next. It has to be Scottie Barnes to take the next step. Once he becomes a superstar. We've seen other sophomore players. Wagner. He's taking another step. Wagner, Mobley, guys taking other steps.
Mobley,
and this guy stayed the same. His game looks weird. He looks very timid out there. Scottie Barnes. He does not look the same player as he did last year. Those are facts.
He's showing flashes, man. Right now,
nobody wants flashes, bro.
Right now, the Raptors. The Raptors are going through some type of identity crisis.
Yeah. So
why they're playing the way they're playing.
So we gonna wait, and then Freddy gonna be too old, and Scotty gonna be almost 30.
Man,
We're gonna wait till then. No, either you're a guy or you're not a guy.
We're
we need
5
to
games
figure that
away.
out with Scotty.
We're a 5-game winning streak away from this conversation being totally irrelevant. You know what I mean? But right now, because we're losing,
listen,
even as an all-star,
even as an all-star, say everything changes around. Everything changes around, and Scotty and Freddy becomes an all-star, and we change it around. This is not a championship team. We can both agree with that. This is not a championship team.
We don't even have a center. We don't even have a center, and we don't have a bench. Those are the issues.
So we become Freddy becomes an all-star, 2-time all-star, 3-time all-star now. He's playing well. He's averaging 19 or 21 a game. I'm still not giving Freddy 120 million. My man, I'm still not giving you that. You almost 30. Your knees show that your body's breaking down right now. You're not shooting well from 3, and you're small. You're a small guard. So my advice to the Raptors, if you guys are listening, OG, who gets hurt all the time as well, let's package those guys up now. It's time. OG, Freddie VanVleet, and Gary Trent Jr. Because Gary, he want to party all the time. He want to care about fashion and all that stuff. We ain't got time for that. We need dogs. We need dogs on our team. We ain't worried about if I do art and all that other stuff. You hear me?
I hear you, man.
So you package those 3 guys and maybe some draft picks, and let's go get a big fish. Shea, come on home. You add Shea to this team. We have a great GM. We have great culture to this team. We have a winning tradition. We know how to develop. So he's at home. He already knows how it's going to look, and feel, because he's going to get the love, the Canadian love. You bring him home, and now you have Fred. You got Shea, you got Scotty Barnes, and you got Pascal, and you build around that. I can't give no small guard 120 million, man. Who's 30, who's always hurt. I just can't do it. So the trade deadline, I think, is February 5th. Let's get on some calls, man, and shake this thing up. You know what I mean? And that's my suggestion for the Toronto Raptors moving on. If we want to get out of what we're in right now, we're in a funk. We're in the middle of the pack team. We're not beating those. We're not better than Milwaukee, Brooklyn, Sixers, or the Cavs. We're not better than none of those 4 teams.
Well, we beat the Cavs twice already. With the roster we have already.
We're not beating those guys in a 4-game series, man. We're not better than those 4 teams. We're not better than those 4 teams. Those are facts. And then you have the Knicks that are in there. You know what I mean? Like, we're not better than those teams, though. So that's my suggestion, man. I think it's absolute disrespectful for Freddie to even turn down that 114. I think it's an absolute slap in the face. We gave you your first shot. We signed you with $85 million. We gave you your first chance. We developed you. For you to turn that down, I think is a big slap in the face by Freddie VanVleet. You should be grateful, and you should take that deal and run with that deal, and it shouldn't even been a question about it. And that's all I got to say about that.
Don't agree, but I hear you.
Or it's February 9th is a deal could be made. So, again, man, what are your we'll drop something, man. Just hit us up in the comments, man. What do you guys think?
Please.
Should Freddy is Freddy actually worth 120 mil? Is he making a huge mistake betting on himself? Because right now we're 30 games in, or more than 30 games in, but it's not looking like this was a safe thing to do on Freddy's part to take. I just don't know how you just bet on yourself for 114 million. Like, I don't know. I think that's just disrespectful. I think that deal is more than fair. and you know, he pretty much said no to it. I want more. You know, so many words. So, uh, drop your comments down below, man, and let us know what you guys feel, man. You got anything else you want to discuss with this one?
Oh man, taking what's his name? Is his name Bushman? There's a few Canadian artists that I've been listening to over the last couple of days, man. Doovie got some hot fire coming out right now, man. Burner Band's got some fire coming out, man.
Burner Band's
Pyrex.
definitely got a track
You know
out.
what I mean? Bora Video, TV Gucci doing his damn thing, man.
Yes,
Take
sir.
that in, man. Who's there? Who else is there? Mula First. Casper. Oh my gosh. Yo, right now, the underground music scene is fire right now, man. So y'all take it in and
Absolutely.
support. Take it in and support. Let's go.
All right, man. Take us out of here, brother.
Hey, man, you already know what it is, man. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on all our social media platforms, man. Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We're going to continue to bring that heat. Like it or not, man, we ain't going nowhere, man. We're here, man. You know what I mean? Shout out our distant cousins, man. Tidal. You
Let's
already know
go.
what it is, man. Let's go.
Yes, sir.